Hello, hello. We are back yet again with another exciting, action-packed episode in the Yard Connection, hand in hand with Happy. Hey, Kevin.
Ride or die.
Ride or die, Mr. Nembard. He's correcting me. He says he's a ride or die. He's just not a head, He's a ride or die. Yeah, he is a ride or die, though. You are a ride or die. Thank you guys for joining us. Welcome to the show. Yes. I'm waiting for you to say something. What's happening with you? Is the topic we're about to talk about affecting you that much?
Why are you wearing boxing gloves and all this? What happened?
I'm about... Listen.
It's about to be a showdown. I mean, before we get into that, though, I'm saying remind them, to follow us,
on social media. Yes, Instagram and Twitter. Instagram and Facebook, we are at the Yard Connection Podcast. Right. Twitter, we are at Yard Connection. Thank you so much, guys, for your love and support. Thank you for the feedback. We see you guys. Right. Thank you for the love. We really, really, really appreciate it. It's much appreciated.
Continue to like and share. And send us a feedback. Like I'm saying,
your feedback and subscribe.
And subscribe, please. Show us the love. I mean, we've been getting a lot of love. We appreciate it. We see all you guys. We appreciate it so much. For the loves. I mean, yeah. So
welcome to the Yard Podcast, to the Yard Connection Podcast with Kiki Nembard and Kevin Nembard, or with Kevin Nembard and Kiki Nembard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, today, what are we talking about today? You need to address this topic.
It's a boxing match today. I don't know. I see some boxing gloves and stuff right here, right now. But
you need to shut up.
You know what? I got my defense on. Don't worry yourself. Today we're gonna be discussing a very interesting topic. It's one of those cases where people feel threatened. And today we're going to be discussing the baby mama drama.
Baby mama drama. We all know that. The baby mama drama. Especially if, what's funny? I saw someone posted on Father's Day. A lady posted something and said, I can't remember the name of the lady, but I saw it on social media, where she said that yes, it's Father's Day, but you need to remember that your baby daddies are our boyfriends and husbands. So you need to go easy with the I love yous. And I was like, yes, girl.
That's a warning shot right there.
Yeah, that's what she said. And people were like, that's because I think now in the world we live in, there are very few men who actually do not have children.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. There are very, very few men who do not have children. So most men out there are baby daddies, right? And being with that person who is a baby daddy puts you in a situation or position where you have to deal with a baby mama. And it's not, some people, and trust them, not all baby mamas are bad. I'm a baby mama myself. Not all baby mamas are stressful. Not all baby mamas bring drama. Right. We need to get that straight right there. We are not the same.
Let's put it this way: then the ones that bring the drama are the ones that are still holding on.
Probably, definitely. Because why would you be bringing drama? Why would you be trying to bring drama?
Because they wanted to be the one wearing that ring instead of you.
Shut up. Listen.
Or you know what? The achievements that you're getting and stuff like that with the her baby father. I'm saying she should be getting all that.
Listen, he's playing. He's just bugging. Yeah. Listen, we're going back to the.
But from a serious point, though, I mean, it's one of those things that a lot of people have to deal with. Like I said, there are some people that are very cooperative and they're very mature then. And grown, so even when a third party is involved for whatever reason, they know exactly how to deal with it, especially when both sides are matured, in the sense of they communicate in mature. Because in the case of that, the only thing that's communicating about is a child.
Exactly.
That's involved.
Yeah.
So once both individuals are grown enough to address that, then they should be fine. But like I said, in most cases, the drama comes when one is holding on to the person that has already moved on.
Moved on.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where you find, rocks start throwing and shots start firing and shit like that.
And lies are being told.
Lies are being told and all that shit,
like I said, I'm going back to the point before I get back to what you just said. I'm going back to that point that not all baby mamas bring drama. Not all baby mamas are full of drama. And like I said, I'm a baby mama myself. And if you had to sit my baby daddy down right now, and I remember him actually thanking me at some point and saying, I am so thankful that I had a child with you, because you haven't brought me any drama at all. You just keep to yourself. And that's exactly what I do. I do you know that I don't even know where baby daddy lives, right? I don't have his address. I know where he works in terms of, address, because it's on his email signature, but I've never been that person or that baby mama that's going to be calling, nagging. He's the one who calls because the child lives with me. Right. So the child lives with me. This is even way before you came into the picture.
But he has moved on, right?
Okay. Yes, he has moved on. Right. He has moved on. He moved on before I did. He moved on before I did, right? So I'm good. I'm good. Trust. Now, look at me now. Ow.
Look at me now.
Fresher than a motherfucker.
Look at me now.
He moved on before me.
Right.
Obviously, at the beginning, but with the difference is when he moved on, we were still together. He cheated, right?
Right. Okay.
Yes, he cheated, and because I couldn't stay in that relationship, I bounced up.
You was forced to. Right.
I was forced to move on,
right.
to move out, move out of the relationship. Yes, not because I wanted to, but because of the situation. Like, okay, you've cheated on me, and this woman comes guns blazing. Women are mean. Listen, women are mean, and looking at what I've been through, and well, anyway. Going back there. So he moved on, immediately moved on. I moved out. He moved on, I moved out. You know what I mean? Yes. So with that like that, at the beginning, obviously it was hurtful.
Of course.
It was hurtful.
I mean,
because the lady was the reason why we broke up.
Right.
She was the reason why he was the main. He was the culprit.
You guys weren't having any internal issues.
No, we were not. He was the one who fucked up. Right. That's first thing, by looking at other women outside, right? And brought this woman into the picture, and
choose
that their relationship was the reason why we had to separate, right? So that's it. That's okay.
I'm happy though.
You are, of course, you are happy. So what I'm saying is, since that time, there is no time where I remember stressing my baby daddy out. Where he's having sleepless nights because baby mama is stressing him out. Never. We don't talk very much. We are cordial with each other because of the sake of our child. But there is no day where he can tell you and say, "Oh my God, my baby mama's full of drama." I don't talk to his wife. Now, well, he wasn't married when we separated, just so you know. I don't talk to his wife. I don't talk to anyone in terms of, because I have the child. If he had the child, that would be different. Then I'll be forced to reach out because he's with my child, but he's not with the child. I'm the one with the child, so there's no reason for me to reach out to him. He has to be on his side, be the one who reaches out to the child because I'm with the child, right?
Yeah.
So looking at that I got back to the fact that not all baby mamas are full of drama. It can be done. That you should not be that baby mama that's full of drama.
Like I said,
don't be.
Like I said, the ones that do that, like for example, you are one of the mature ones. But most of these baby mamas haven't grown up. You know what I'm saying? It's a different case on some other people's behalf. You know what I'm saying? Obviously because I came in this relationship with having, a baby mama in the picture and stuff like that. Obviously, like for example, like I said, in one of my previous episodes, I'm saying I've never broken up with someone by fight. I'm saying I'm the type of person who breaks off and just breaks off with peace. So it gives people the thought of thinking that, oh my God, eventually down the road they're looking at it like, look at what they've lost or stuff like that. And that's exactly what comes with my dramas now. Like, for example, my baby mama in that situation would look at me now, being the person that I am now, this is the person that I've always wanted to become. I've been expressing this to you all along, just that I'm not sharing it with you for whatever reason. Like you say, you move on or whatever it is. But, and because of that, they choose to, like with her, she chose to be, nagging or, or whatever it is. But you know what I had to do now? I had to draw the lines.
Yeah.
Because, for me personally, I'm not going to allow no one to disrespect my wife. You know what I'm saying? Or my wife. That's period. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give anyone the room for that. Even when there's a child involved, I'm not gonna give it the room to do that.
Yeah.
Because the only thing you're supposed to be communicating with me about is the child.
Yes.
That's all that matters. You're not supposed to be calling me say you want rent money or you're hungry is kind of not even hungry.
Especially considering you have the kids.
Right.
So there's no reason for them to be asking for anything.
And you know what? It works vice versa too. Because you know what? Like being with these type of persons, like I said, like with my example is the opposite of yours.
Yeah.
Like my baby mama actually comes with the drama. You know what I'm saying? So what happened is that
that was not the reason you guys broke up.
Well, yeah, but this is
I?
No.
Thank you.
But this is what happened in cases like those, since we're using that as an example. Because even if I didn't have, say for example, I had the kids, it would have been the same with that person having a child as well. Because it would have been a spiteful situation. Because I would be forced in a position where I would have to go and see the child. Because trust me, women do things to draw you in positions. You be told to come at the house 7:00. And only to realize, they know for a fact after 7 you won't be able to get in a ride back home.
And so you're stuck. Listen, why do women do these things? Why do women do that? And also this thing of keeping the father hostage from the child.
Yeah,
because you're still carrying feelings. Yeah, because that sucks.
They still carry feelings that they all.
Everything is about the child or about the children.
But they use it.
Put your children first. No. Period.
They use the child as hostage.
That's not. And like I said, I can be, I can co-parent. I'm very good at that. I love kids.
Co-parenting.
Yes, I can co-parent. I love kids because I'm a mother myself.
I love kids because I'm a father myself.
Yes, I take care of every child that's in my care. You understand me? I take care of every child that's in my care, regardless.
That's in my nature too, yeah.
Yes, it actually is. You and I are the same. What in the hell was that?
I've been placed in situations, where like I said, where I've been in relationships where I've been called dad. By someone who's not actually my child.
Yes.
But it's just the environment that I bring around. Bring around that child, you know what I'm saying?
But a person is only allowed. You can only have issues with me as your wife, right? The baby mama can only have issues with me if there's something that I'm doing negatively to the child.
To the child.
Do you understand? If there's something if there's something that I've done to the child where you feel like, oh, this woman is not taking care of my child the way she's supposed to. This woman abuses my child. Then you have reasons to run with and say, you know what? I'm acting the way I'm doing because Kevin, your wife is not good to my kids. Right. Or do you understand what I'm saying? Which on my side, there is no way I can let my child be around baby daddy's wife.
Right.
Because she made it clear from the foundation that she didn't like me, she didn't like my child.
Right.
Because we've always been a threat.
You've been a threat, and
we've always been a threat. So that way, I cannot trust her around my child. No matter how many times she can say she's changed, I cannot trust her around my child. I have to be protective of my own. So I keep my child far away from that drama. But then the father knows he has access to the child whenever he feels like it. You know, he knows that. He has access to the child, not me.
Well, at least you know what, in a case like that, you're communicating across the board with the father. So I mean that's cool. And like I said, you said that's the thing. You said as much as you don't come with the drama, but then the drama comes from the other party.
Because they holding on, the person's holding on, and they feel like they. And another thing, like you baby mamas need to stop doing. You need to stop poisoning the children.
Yes.
Stop talking, and I'm talking woman to woman here, and I'm talking mama to mama right now. There is no way you can be poisoning your child's head, putting all that nonsense into your child's head about their father or about their wife.
The wife, right?
That needs to stop.
Especially if you don't have facts.
If you don't have facts, if it's facts, yes, it's okay. I don't have a problem.
Right.
Go ahead.
If you don't have facts to support it,
yeah. But if you are lying, if you know you are lying, do not put your child. The most important person in whatever it is the child. Yes. So if you're not going to put your child first and make sure that, okay, my child's happiness is all that matters. You know, my child is happy around this person, or this person makes my child happy.
Yeah.
This person is taking care of my child like their own. If you're not going to acknowledge that, well, you don't have to acknowledge it.
Yes.
You don't. I don't need to be given a pat on my back and say, oh, good job, or whatever. I'm just doing what a mother would do, because that's exactly what I would expect if someone had my child under their care. That's how it is. Right. The same thing that I'm doing is the same thing that I expect done when I'm not around where my child is concerned by anyone. It doesn't have to be a baby mama. It doesn't have to be the wife of her daddy, but just anyone. It can be an auntie. It can be. That's what I expect.
Right.
Take care of my child. So I take care of my kids. Your children are my children. The day I married you is the day I agreed and signed that whatever you bring is mine.
Right.
And whatever I bring is yours.
Right.
You have taken over the role of being a father for my daughter, or for our daughter. And you guys have that. No one can tell my daughter anything about you. Do you understand what I'm saying? None. No one can put her in a situation where she has to hear negative things about you or say negative things about you. She'll call me straight, even if I say it. When I'm having something with you, and even if it's a joke, I say something to her and be like, your daddy full of shit and whatever. Mommy, you're not gonna say that about dad. You know, she's quick to jump and fight. Because of the kind of person that you. The same thing happens with my babies, my 3 babies that you have brought into my life. Those babies defend me with everything they have. You know, they don't play.
Right.
So they even fight you.
Right.
And be like, Daddy, leave mommy alone. Daddy, this. Then it goes to show that I am good to them like that. Because if I was not good to them, if they were not happy around me, they wouldn't be around me.
Right.
They would all, because children, you cannot fool children.
No, children. I always say to them, you see, if a child doesn't like you, or a dog doesn't like you, I had them all bird say, yo, something is wrong with you for real. Your energy isn't right.
The energy,
you know what I'm saying? Babies especially. I mean, if babies are uncomfortable around you, like, those are just a sign, because they're very sensitive than even us adults. You know what I'm saying? So I mean. But I mean, like I said, ladies, you don't have to come with all that drama. There can be that level of communication, or you know what I'm saying. If it's a case that you've reached out to the lady, for example, from a woman perspective, going at it woman to woman, and you're not getting the response that you're supposed to be getting, then what you need to do, you need to communicate then with the then baby father. Although you guys are not together no more, but you guys need to communicate and come to some form of agreement. Because I mean, at no point I'm gonna allow, say for example, my wife to treat my kids, bad because
Exactly.
and then allow it to happen. I'm not waiting for even the baby mamas to step in and play there.
Yeah, because you are under the same roof as I am and the kids.
Exactly.
So you pick up everything.
I'm gonna step in as well, and I'm gonna intervene. So if I see something, and which is something that a lot of guys allow too. They see that the kids are getting abused. But they still think that because they don't want to. They don't want to lose the wife, so they putting the kids at stake.
Allow the nonsense, and that's why there's this thing, the stigma of the evil stepmom.
Yes.
It boils back to way before when we were growing up. We've always, when you hear someone saying stepmom, then you know that the stepmom.
It's never a good.
It's never good. That's why I don't want the kids to call me stepmom.
Yeah.
Luckily they hardly do that. It's only just one, and I think she was told to. But
Lord God, I just don't. When the moment I saw the boxing gloves and shit,
I think she was told to. But anyway, she doesn't do it anymore. She doesn't call me stepmom anymore. She calls me mommy. Because it's not like she used to call me to my face stepmom. She would call me stepmom only when she's around a certain person. When she's talking to a certain person, she would call me stepmom. But when she's talking to me or talking to somebody else around or family, she wouldn't call me stepmom. But anyway, yes, as I am stepmom because I didn't give birth to the children, but I have. I just happened to become them. They just happened to be born before I met them, but they're still my babies. Do you understand? They're still my babies. I love them to death. I will protect them with everything that I have. So they are my kids. They are my children. And that is why I do not like using words like stepmother and all that, because that is associated with evil people. I'm not an evil person. I don't treat them like they're my stepchildren.
Right.
I don't refer to them as my stepchildren.
Yes.
I can go to the store right now and they're on the phone with me, which is what they do all the time. And they're on video call with me. I'm busy shopping and they're on video call and I'm buying stuff. Not even one person can tell that I'm their stepmother, because I don't talk to them like they're my stepkids. So they are my kids. And everyone asks me, how many kids do you have? I say 4.
Right.
Because you gave me 3, I have 1. So we have 4 kids.
Right.
That's just how it is. So if people don't like it like that, then I don't know. We just need to be mature about certain situations. We need to, if somebody is taking care of your child or your kids, you need to grow up. You need to put your differences aside as a person. Put that nonsense aside and put the child. Yes, put the child first. Somebody who's taking care of your child is a person who's with your child 24/7. You need to have access to that person and know what kind of a person the person is. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that you can be comfortable. Don't just shut the door like, no, I'm not going to talk to her.
Right.
Oh, listen, but what did she do? What did I do?
Right.
In my best Malik voice, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. You guys had your own issues even
long before
I came into the picture.
Right.
When I came into the picture, when I met you, you were a single man.
Right.
As far as I know. So there was no way where I came in and I separated, I broke up a happy home or wrecked a home. No, that's not the case.
Yes.
So people need to acknowledge that and understand that, oh my God, thankful that, okay, baby daddy's got a good wife who loves my kids or our kids like her own. And that's it, period, point blank. Let's stop the baby mama drama. It's not necessary.
I mean, yes.
It's not. And like I said, do not use the keys to get back at the father of your children. Women do that a lot.
Yeah, no.
Women do that a lot. Even, that's where the baby mama drama comes from.
Right.
Because it doesn't start now. It's always been there. Right. So as women, as mothers, we need to make sure that we acknowledge our children and acknowledge the people who are around our children, people that are taking care of our kids, and say, okay, she's a good person or she's a bad person. I don't want that person around my child. But put your child first. Nothing else should be an issue. Nothing else should be an issue.
The communication basically needs to be clear, which is something where we're reaching out to the wider audience to look into.
Yeah,
I'm saying we need to start having more grown-ups instead of having so many kids. Kids. You think you're like a child. I'm saying we need to start having that. I mean, that mature minds and start thinking mature. You know what I'm saying? And then you would stop having this whole drama. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I just have majority rules, you know, because the same way you have baby mama drama, you do come across baby daddy drama. So you have some baby daddies that are, you know, they feel entitled to the baby mamas. Yes. They used to be hitting it, you know, so
they think they feel that they're
entitled to it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it works both ways. Because majority rules.
But it also boils down. Sorry, baby. It also boils down to what we spoke about in terms of where do you draw the line with your exes.
Right.
That we spoke about the other day.
Which we spoke about in another episode. So I mean, but I mean, you know what, mature minds. That's all we need to have right now, right here, right now.
Let's learn to draw the line.
Yes.
Learn to draw the line where baby daddy is concerned, and where baby mamas are concerned.
Yeah.
That drama is not needed.
Yes.
It's unnecessary.
It's unnecessary.
And
definitely.
you will wake up 5 years later and realize you've been holding on a grudge.
Yes.
Instead of moving on with your life. Meanwhile, the same person you're holding on a grudge for is happily
away and
living their
best life. Start caring about yourself. You know, so like I said, you know, thank you so much, you know, for another, you know, for tuning into another episode. You know, as I said, you know, thank you guys so much for the love, for all the support and everything. We see you, you know what I'm saying?
We see you.
With all the feedbacks and stuff like that, you know, just continue to keep them coming in, you know, continue to subscribe, like and share, you know what I'm saying? So you know,
thank you guys.
It's been a wonderful topic again.
Yeah, it's been a what?
you feel more comfortable now?
What are you trying to say?
You want to take off the gloves now?
Shut up. You know what? It
was a boxing match today. I can just imagine what's going on.
There was no boxing match. Baby, I don't fight.
You know what? I can't imagine you know what's going on in most homes now. Most people are actually concluding to this now. But like we said, like we mentioned, you know, just start dealing with the situations.
Grow up.
Just
nothing else. Just grow up. Just mature. Just grow
be mature.
You know, it's not a big deal.
It's all about that. You know, like I said, it's no big deal really. Just start working on that one, and then we start thinking about the child or the kids involved.
The kids involved.
Instead of thinking about ourselves.
Yeah. Let's put the children first.
Yes.
And that's it.
Until such time. You know what I'm saying?
Right here.
Another episode. Right now.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Thank you. We signing off. Remember to follow us on social media, Instagram and Facebook at the Yacht Connection Podcast. On Twitter at Yacht Connection. So from Kevin Nembhard with his wife.
Yeah, bragging.
Kiki Nembhard. I'm always gonna be bragging. Kiki Nembhard. Listen, I prayed for what I have. So bye guys.
Until such time, you know what it is. Ciao, all right?